What's up, guys? This is Tony Solo here for the Natural Lifestyles, and the video topic that I'm going to talk to you guys about today is how to never run out of things to say with the simple and easy way to keep conversation going with women. The main thing behind what I'm going to talk about today is just you understanding why are you so afraid of running out of things to say, and why are you so eager to have so much to say. The first thing, why are you afraid of running out of things to say? Because this will help you know how to never run out of things to say. One of the reasons why you're afraid of running out of things to say is simply you are afraid of silence. That is it. You're afraid of running out of things to say because when silence comes in, there's a lot attached to it for yourself. Silence means a lot of things to you. It means awkwardness. It means you don't know how to keep a conversation going. It means the woman lose interest in you. Because silence means so much of these negative things to you, every time silence comes in for a moment, or you feel it coming in some way, you will avoid it. And if you're avoiding it like this every single time, the woman can feel this. She can feel that you are not comfortable being in moments of saying nothing. She can feel that in these moments you get a little bit frazzled, you get a little bit out of yourself. And that doesn't make her feel comfortable because remember, the most precious and beautiful and enticing things come from silence. Yeah, we can talk, we can have great communication, but silence carries so much more. Hello.
Hi.
I'm trying to figure out, are you just coming home from work or are you relaxing? Because I'm very curious.
I have a meeting and I go to the meeting.
Yeah? But it's so beautiful that you walk so slowly, like you don't have to go to a meeting. It's just very relaxed.
Yeah, because I need to relax now. Before the meeting.
Is it a stressful meeting?
Yes.
Doing what? What is the job that you do for the meeting?
It's with a boy. We broke up and
Oh, it's that kind of meeting. I thought you talked about at work.
We broke up and after now we will meet, but I don't know what I want to do exactly. So it's hard case.
Yeah, it must be in some way difficult because it makes you, because this whole time you probably were thinking very heavily when I walked up to you. Were you thinking a lot before I walk up to you? That's why you're walking slow, because you're like, what should I do? Should I do this or should I do that?
Maybe, yeah. Or just thinking about life. This is the life.
You wasn't thinking about Vapiano. Do not say that to me.
No, not piano. Just,
okay.
The life is I don't know. Just thinking about life. This Furla and Zara and that kind of things that really we think really we need these things. So I'm just thinking in the life.
Okay, you're thinking about life in general.
Yes.
Just like we need the stores, we need the people to make all this work.
Yeah, I like to thinking about the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's important that who you are and where you go, you know, in general. Where is what is your way? So just thinking.
You're much more deeper than when you first started talking. It was just like this and this, but as you start talking more, you're much deeper actually than
And it's
when you first came out. No, because I'm a deep person as well.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay, I know you have to go. Do you have WhatsApp?
No, just Viber.
Just Viber? Okay.
Okay.
My name is Anthony.
Anthony.
Yeah. And you are?
Marta.
Marta? Yeah. Even as I'm being silent with you guys right now, you are feeling tension well up in you in some way. As I'm being silent and I'm just here with you, you feel in some way that you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what I'm going to say next. And guess what? I don't either. When I do these videos, I'm completely coming from the base of silence. I don't know what's going to happen next. All I do is choose from the topics that I've written down that'll be perfect for me to talk about, but I don't know what about that topic I'm going to speak about. I have no clue. I just choose the title that I want to talk about out of the ones I've written down, and I just go. And I allow the moments where I'm saying nothing to give me the chance to connect to you better. I'm allowing the moments where I'm saying nothing to give me the chance to be able to pull what is the truth from inside of me. Because I don't know what's the truth until it comes up. Because I'm allowing myself to consistently, moment to moment, truthfully speak from myself. Now, of course, this is something that's very, very difficult. But in the same way that I do that with you guys, that's the same way that I do it with women. When I'm talking to women and I'm in conversation, what I notice is, particularly before, that I used to be incredibly afraid of silence. I used to be afraid of the moments that would stall out. I would say, okay, shit is getting awkward. The girl's going to lose interest. She's going to walk away. And when I used to feel these things, I used to want to fill the gap immediately. And you're probably noticing yourself wanting to always fill the gaps. And this is only because silence is not your friend. Silence is your enemy. But why make silence your enemy when in essence it's your friend? It's because you've just given silence a certain meaning that it shouldn't have. So let me clear up some of your confusion and some of your fear around silence. Because remember, one of the things that keeps you from having great conversation with women is being afraid of silence or being overeager and too anxious and allowing that to manifest into you doing too much. So never running out of things to say is not about being overeager and just saying things, because just saying things mean nothing, and also being afraid of silence mean nothing. So let's just clear up both ends. Coming back to silence. What does it mean to clear up the fear? What does it mean to turn silence into your friend? What it means is simply this. Silence is the aid for you to be able to have something different with a woman. One of the most beautiful things that I talk about on workshop is this. When you're talking to a woman, and I'm talking to a student, I say, why are you keeping it just baseline the whole time? You're not giving her any variation. She's just feeling one thing. And the reason why she's feeling one thing is purely because you are afraid of silence. This is why. From silence, something different can happen. That is the beauty of silence. Something amazing can happen. You can allow yourself to be there with the woman and just be going through everything. And at the same time, be silent. and be going through everything. This is the beauty of both, is that you can have conversation that's enticing, but you can also have silence that's enticing. This is the beautiful two sides to conversations, that there's beauty in silence and beauty in talking. And the moment that you find out that there's beauty in talking and beauty in silence, then conversation becomes a playground for you to do whatever you want with it. For me, going back to my story, I used to fear silence and hate it so much. And then I started to understand, what do I hate so much? I just hate the tension that I feel. And me hating the tension that I feel manifested into me not wanting to be there. Me feeling like I'm awkward. Me feeling like the girl's losing interest. Because I would feel something and I would project it onto the woman. Every single time I would do that, I would feel like, why be in conversation when it's like, when I just can't get it? I felt that at times, like I just can't get this thing. I can talk, and I can talk about deep things, and I can talk about all kind of interesting things. But what is the thing that's missing? I just can't get this. And what it was just me and my relationship to silence. And once that relationship to silence got 10 times better, what happened is the interactions that I started to have with women became 10 times better. Women started to fill the gaps. Women started to want to know, why am I being silent? Women started to test me more. And testing, of course, is a good sign. All these great things started to happen, and guess what? I started to get more women to the bedroom just because I was being more silent. When you're silent, different jewels happen. The woman can invest. The woman can give you the chance to know who she is without you ever having to do anything but just being there. And that's one of course, the beautiful things about the polarity between the masculine and the feminine, is that once the masculine is holding space for the feminine, she only wants to express. She only wants to express more. She may even hit a block in herself to express, but at some point she'll express something or not talk to you because she feels under pressure. And you want her to be able to express because that is her nature, that is her jewel, that is her charm, to express. And the more that you're able to be silent, the more you give her the chance to sit and to adore and to love her own jewel of being the expressor. And I came to this through just being silent with women. And I want you guys to be able to do that. And on the other end, what I would say is being too eager and this thing of, I never want to run out of things to say. I just don't want to run out of things to say. Or I keep running out of things to say. You have to understand that when you're talking about nothing out of eagerness, that's nothing to say. Because you're just like, so what are you doing today? That's nothing to say. Those words have no meaning to them. Those words have no purpose behind them. They're just filler words. They're just doing something to compensate for something else. So as much as you're actually afraid of silence, talking too much about nothing is the same thing of being afraid of silence, because these two are just afraid of something. And as a man is there talking and talking and talking, and he's talking about really nothing, and like most men do, the woman is like, where is this going? Why are you saying all these things? What is all these random things coming from? That is just as bad. Over-eagerness. Talking about blah, 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 blah. The simple and easy way for you to be able to allow yourself with the eagerness to fade is to be silent. Do you talking about nothing and talk about things that don't matter? Be silent. Because from that silent place, what will happen is you will start to feel things come up. And of course, one of the biggest things behind all this that's driving this, to let you guys know, is why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there speaking to the woman? This will give you clarity on why do I keep running out of things to say as well, or how do I keep conversation going, or any of these things, why are you there? Many guys go up and they don't know why they don't know. One of the things that I cover in my product that's coming out in the summer is being able to align with your mission moment to moment, which is knowing why you're there. Even before you leave the house, knowing why you're going out. And I go into detail and I give you missions that's going to be able to help you do that. But that's one of the driving engine things, to never run out of things to say and being able to do that. But the simple and easy way to be able to keep conversation going with women and not running out of things to say, if you want to say that, is develop a great relationship to silence. That's the simple and easy way. And the simple, to even make it more simpler for you, be quiet more. Be quiet more. Because once you notice that I can be in silence and I'm okay being in silence, then you are on your way, because from silence, the best things come. From clearness on the inside, the best things come. This is why I talk about meditation so much, because from a place of meditative stillness, you can be able to be spontaneous and say this thing and have this beautiful thing come up. So you guys may go, the simple and easy way for this is just to be silent, yes. But what if I'm being silent and then the girl walks off? I go, of course, there's some adjusting to this. There is. If you're just being silent the whole time, then you're afraid of messing up. You're afraid that if you stop being, you're afraid that when I'm silent right now, if I stop being silent, then I'll say something that don't mean something. Then this is going into the other direction, because now you're using silence as a crutch. You just allow yourself to be quiet when you don't have anything to say. And when you don't have anything to say, what will happen is magical. The woman will start to invest. That is the beautiful thing about this. The woman will start to invest. She will start to give you reactions, which is investment in some way. She will start to, oh, okay, so, and start to ask you questions. She'll start to reveal things about herself. All these things happen when you are in silence and you are okay in it. When you are okay in this makes everything magical, beautiful, whatever you want to call it, all these amazing things. So it's not about, okay, Tony, so shall I ask her a question about this? Or shall I ask her a question about this? Why are you there? Do you want to get to know her? What do you want to ask her? What are you really curious about in this woman? These are the things that can happen through silence. And it's so amazing when I'm on a workshop with a student and I go, be quiet. And he's in role play with the girl when we have role play classes. I'm like, be quiet for a moment and just be silent, but be present to her. And what happens is always great. He comes up with something perfect to say because it's the thing he wanted to say. But he's had so much clutter on, okay, things are silent, this is awkward, maybe I should just keep talking about things that don't matter. So much clutter of that he didn't know that he had all these beautiful things underneath. The best way for you to be able to learn this, I would say, is to come do coaching with me. Come do coaching with me and the TNL team or with me. I'll be running seminars across the world where you can come in and I'll be running interactive exercises for you guys to be able to understand this. You know, be looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm off to workshop because this is the first day of workshop and I'm ready to change some more guys' lives. So I hope you guys found this incredibly changing for you and just another thing that's going to be able to give you the chance to get more women that you want into your life. This is your boy Tony Solo saying I'm off to coach. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You know, I'm always giving you something new, and it's also something new that I want to give you. I've created a video series which is Approach to Bedroom. And I'll be showing you everything from what do you say up on the approach, not what to say, but how you can say what you want to say, and being able to have the mindsets to go with that, being able to be in conversation, being able to take the woman home, and along this path, just giving you insights into things that may pop up to give you issues. I've covered it in this video series that, you know, packed full of about 3 hours of me just giving you guys everything that I can say is going to be the best from approach to bedroom. If you want this, it's totally free. If you want this, click the link below, and what'll happen is that you'll get a video series sent right to you, and check it out. Until next time, I'm out.